Shabbat Shalom to the 12 tribes of Yisrael and to the believing Gentiles. I am Brother Mark. And I wanted to come before the family today on this holy Shabbat day to give honor and glory and praise to the Most High Yah and His only begotten Son for not only keeping me and my family, but keeping all the saints of Yisrael. Family, I want to give everybody an update on the ministry, where we stand, where Brother Mark stands, kind of where I've been at, and everything that's been going on. Before we get into that, let's say Tefillah YAHOWAH, which is YAHOWAH's prayer. It can be found in Matthew, the 6th chapter, 9 through 13. And as always, we'll read it out of the front of every Hebrew Israelite Scripture. Tefillah YAHOWAH, YAHOWAH's prayer. Matthew, the 6th chapter, 9 through 13. Avinu, Shabbat Shemayim, Yikwadah Shemeka, Tabo Malkuteka, Yeyatse Rasonka, Keyashir, Kebashamayim, Gamba Aretz, Telanu, Ed Lekom Zarkenu Hayon, Umakau Lanu, Ed Kovotenu, Kamoshe Gam, Anaknu, Makaunu, Lehayavenu, Wa Altavienu, Lede Nisayon, Eli Hatsalenu Mehara, Kishokahi, Hamalkut, Wahagavora, Wahatafera, Leome, Olamin, Bashem Yehoshua, Hallelujah. All right, family, so I want to give everybody an update on the ministry, where we stand. The ministry is still alive. I've had to take some time away to address some matters with my family. Just to give everybody a little bit of detail, my wife was injured at work, and I've been helping her deal with a workman's comp case. And for anybody that's not aware of this process, one, it's a legal process, so it's going to take a certain amount of time, and there's a certain process that we have to go through. So we're still in the midst of that, but I feel like it's at a point now where, you know, it's manageable, and a lot of the things that were very stressful about that situation, a lot of the paperwork, a lot of the deadlines, a lot of the doctors, and, you know, then just dealing with the pain and the discomfort, you know, that my wife's in from the injury. It's been a challenging couple months. You know, I've been dealing with things as a man also. I've been dealing with things as a father. You know, I still have to go out here and work. You know, so I wanted to come before the family and let everybody know that Brother Mark, I am all right. I've been through some things. There have been some challenges and some attacks that the adversary has brought forth to me and my home. But I have been steadily leaning on the Most High Yah and giving Him honor and glory, and always seeking understanding from Him. And that's part of what this message is for, family, is that we cannot lean on our own understandings. You know, through this process, Brother Jediah, Elder Jediah, has been there for me and has counseled with me, and we've prayed about these matters, and we've sought guidance from the Ruach HaKodesh, and one particular scripture I wanted to reiterate that was spoken to me was in the book of Proverbs. So let's go to it. The book of... All right, so we're in the book of Proverbs, chapter 3. We're going to start at verse 5. It says, "Trust in YAHOWAH with all thine heart." So let's just examine that first part of the scripture. Trust in YAHOWAH with all thine heart. So during this process and dealing with what I've been dealing with, I've had to learn to, even more than I was before, trust in YAHOWAH with all my heart, not leaving any percentage for any thoughts that aren't based in Him. I have to, and everybody else has to. We have to trust YAHOWAH with all our heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. So too often we lean on our own understandings, our own feelings at times, where we know that the heartful is deceitful. Man's heart is deceitful above all things. So here YAHOWAH is saying, to help you not sin and not go too far off, He's saying, trust in me, trust in YAHOWAH with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. So during this process, family, of course, there were times when I was trying to lean on my own understandings of these things, what it meant, why it was happening, what I could do. When there's a lot of times in these situations where we have to stop, we have to acknowledge the Most High, we have to acknowledge YAHOWAH and allow Him to lead us. And that's what the very next verse says to do. Verse 6, "In all thy ways acknowledge Him. Give honor and glory to the Most High in Yahoshua's name." Pray to Him, meditate, fast, show Him in some manner that you're acknowledging Him in all your ways. and He'll direct your path. And from then, once you start doing that, the Most High will start revealing things to you that you might not even knew about. It may be even something that you'd seen, you'd heard, or you knew about. But once you start acknowledging the Most High in prayer, once you start meditating, fasting, and sacrificing for the Most High, then and only then will He direct your path. And then that's the times when we get understanding on things. So family, dealing with the situation with my wife, I didn't quite fully have the understanding that I wanted. But through time and through patience and prayer to the Most High, He's showed me the reasons these things have occurred. And I'm not gonna speak on them, but He has showed me why I've been dealing with what I've been dealing with the last couple months. And He's also relayed to me that I have to trust Him. And even through these things that can be very stressful and that can be very challenging and that can try a man's patience, we have to remember to always lean on the Most High. Always lean on the works of the Spirit. Because anytime we're leaning on our own understanding, we're leaning on cardinal matters. We have to lean on things that are greater than the flesh. And what is greater than the flesh is the Most High and His only begotten Son. So family, I just pray that everybody is okay. I pray that if you have been going through anything during this time period and my absence has had any effect on you, I want to apologize to any members of the family that have been affected by my absence. I understand that I'm a teacher and that I'm a shepherd and that I'm bringing forth edifying messages from the Most High that are very uplifting and are timely. So if you've been affected by my absence, please email me at goyimradio@gmail.com. I will pray for you. There may be ways for me to get in contact with you and we can pray together. But if you've been having any real issues, please reach out to me and I'll bring some prayers before the Most High and if possible, pray with you. This has been a season of attacks. There's been a lot of attacks going on, not only with myself and my home, but I've heard a lot of brothers being tried in this season of Pentecost. Many, many brothers are being affected during this time, and the adversary does not want us to bring forth fruit before the Most High. So he's always seeking to attack us and put things in our way that prevent us from doing what the Most High has instructed us to do. And I pray that everybody is able to rise above those attacks. I pray that everybody's able to get past those attacks and do the will of the Most High Yah and do the things that we are called to do as saints and called to do as brothers and sisters. So family, I just wanted to give everybody an update on the ministry and myself. I'm doing fine. Like I said, I've been dealing with a litany of issues, one of which is my wife being hurt at work. So, but I also recognize that these are things that I can't let interfere with feeding the people and feeding the flock. So the ministry is in a good place. The Most High has revealed some things to me that I need to focus on and that I need to bring forth before the family. And that's what I'll be doing. So I just wanted to give everybody an update. I wanted to give a special shout out to Brother Eddie of the congregation. He's been instrumental and we've had conversations. He might know a little more about this situation than others because we've been talking and seeking the Most High. Elder Jediah has also been there for me, and I want to give a special thank you to him. And I know that the Most High will continue to bless your home for your works, for your teachings, for your counseling, and your patience. So, special thank you to Elder Jediah for his help during this time. But family, I have not gone anywhere. I've just been dealing with some things, and now that I've been able to properly process those and deal with them, I'm ready to move forward and show some of what the Most High has put on my spirit. So, until then, family, I bid you Shabbat Shalom.